Oh, hello, what's up? These are a couple of combats or fighting knives that I've designed a while ago, and they are designed primarily to be used as a thrust-oriented weapon for close-quarter combats, but they can also be used as types of bushcrafting tools or utility tools to a certain extent. So, in terms of my thoughts in the design is that they're designed primarily to be held like this during combat, point downwards, like this. And they've got the rings here, which is there to help you index them easier when you're drawing them out from the sheath. And it will also stay more secure in your hand once you're using them in a combat or in a fight. So their blades are literally simple, straightforward design, kind of similar to some traditional kitchen knives, but they're like single edge as usual, where in the back there is this wedge here. The wedge is there to aid thrusting. It works in the same way as the clip point of the Bowie knife, which is there to make a single edge blade better at thrusting. So, in terms of the hilts, they're also quite simple, but there are a couple of different ways that you can hold them. This is designed that you can hold them like this, with the thumb on the back of the hilt, so you can have more control of the point and the edge when you're using it in a point upwards fashion, just like a traditional knife. You can also hold them in a hammer fist, grab them like this, and that will also make quite a lot of sense when you're trying to use one of them in a close quarter fight. At the same time, you want to use them point upwards because you're more used to doing so, I'd say. But in terms of points downwards, there is only one way of holding them, is this. Or maybe like you'd see this better, the hammer fist. And you can either hold them with a finger inside the ring or with no fingers inside the ring. Depends on how big your hands are. If your hands are relatively big, then you probably can't put 4 of your fingers in here. You have to squeeze one in here, in this ring. If your hands are relatively small, then you can either put all 4 of your fingers in here or just put one here and 3 of them here. It's up to you how do you want to hold it. Depending on the situation you're in, depending on what types of martial arts you're trained in, depends on what you're used to overall. Just like most of the other bladed weapons that I've designed, they're designed to be made from a single sheet of steel, where there are 2 of these rivet holes. So they're meant to have like handle scales over them, or they can even be cord wrapped, where these 2 holes will function as the holes for the paracord or the other types of cord that you're using it to wrap the handle around. As you can see, the second one has a knuckle bow. I added this mainly because the blade is longer and it needs a bit more mass on the hilt to counterbalance the weight of it. So to maintain the point of balance as being in a reasonable point on the blade, roughly here at the base of the blade near the starting point of the hilt. For example, the one in the top is also meant to have point of balance that's in around this place, making it like controllable. At the same time, it will still be effective enough for thrusting and cutting attacks. So, what else can I talk about this? So, that's pretty much all I have to talk about this. What will the sheets be like and what will the handle scales be like is up to you, the viewer, to decide. I haven't got any ideas what will they be like. If you've got any interesting ideas about them, you can just comment down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Alright, have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.